What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So you know what, I was just chilling, then I said, why don't I just make a quick video just for the people, and because one thing I always tell you about trading, about forex, is that you need to be ready all the time. You need to be ready to go bam bam bam. You need to know everything on your fingertips, because you can't rely every day on videos like this. Yes, I do make videos, I want you to watch them, but I don't want you to watch them for 2 years. I want you to take action. So you need to implement the information that I'm giving you in these videos. I put a lot of work into doing this. You know how many videos I've been posting on my channel just for free. I give you guys free signals, I analyze the market for you. I literally do 80%. You need to do the 20%, which is just take action. But at the end of the day, you end up watching podcast after podcast, video after video. You don't need any more information. You already know everything you need to become a profitable trader. You know, there's this information that most influencers try to push, where they tell you to subscribe maybe to a Telegram channel, premium Telegram channel, then you pay every single month. I can say that is bullshit, because you don't need to be paying every single month, because everything you need to know is out there for free on YouTube. Which channel? On my channel. I post videos there every day. So guys, be that person who is a professional. Do everything professionally. When you start something, make sure you finish it. You can't be that guy who misses opportunity all the time. When crypto came, you said you are going to jump onto crypto. You jumped a little bit, became harder, ran away. When agencies came and online businesses, you tried to start one, but you didn't stick to it. You ended up quitting. I have never seen anyone who has worked hard in trading and followed all the rules, learned all the basics, implemented everything the right way, and not be successful in forex. Show me that one person. Everyone who was not successful is either they quit or maybe they are just lazy. Quitters, they don't receive any champions. There's no trophy for quitting. And every time you are trading, you're not trading for me, you are trading for yourself. So you need to make sure you're protecting your balance, you're using risk management, you are actually going into markets that have real opportunities. You're not gambling for fun. We are not gambling here. We are professionals. We are doing things the pro way. That's why we are profitable. If you want just to do some mediocre things, I can say maybe try a different industry, because it's not going to be easy for you. Now, I know some people have been sending me messages. Most of them are beginners, and they want to know what you need to start doing forex, what you need to start making money trading online. So I just give you a quick rundown. First thing you need is a phone or a laptop. Not an expensive phone, not iPhone 17. You don't need iPhone 17 to trade and make money. That phone that you have, like for example, for me, I have an iPhone 12 Pro, but I also have this Infinix. So this Infinix is one that I mostly use to trade. I don't need anything more than this Infinix. You know what I'm saying? So that techno that you have, that anything that you have, go big. And what I always say is that starting small is not an achievement. So if you are in a position where you are privileged and you can put down a huge amount of money to start with, don't start small if you can start big, because you already have leverage. Because you need to know that trading is also a game of leverage. If you find an underpriced asset, you could make good money out of it. So it's about being alert, being attentive, making sure you understand everything that is going on, and just be optimistic in general. I see very pessimistic people every single day. You tell someone, hey, do you know you could make $1,000 in one day trading? And the guy will be like, ah, no. You know, I have come to realize that there are some people who are just not testing to succeed. I know it can be a little bit controversial. Everybody has the potential. But for some people, things they are doing, actions they are taking, is something myself I cannot understand. And I don't need to understand because it doesn't help me. What I do understand about winners is that they have high discipline. They have high energy levels when it comes to their work. And they have low levels of procrastination. So they have high energy, low levels of procrastination, and they are very, very, very ambitious. They are not satisfied that easily. If you have a border bike and you are doing border business and you're making a little bit of money and you're happy with that, that's you. But for the winners that I know, there are people who are not satisfied. They are that type of person who you'll give them $1 billion today, but tomorrow they will wake up as if they were broke. And the one thing I want to tell you today that has been very crucial in my career is that always wake up broke, never wake up rich. Even if you made $1 billion yesterday, today we are starting from zero. The second thing, don't plan for money you don't have. You're going into the market, you're going to trade, you've not made any profits, and you're planning on buying a Lamborghini. That is just fantasy. And while you're fantasizing, people out here are taking action and they're doing things that can actually be seen something meaningful. Like for me, I've done so many odd jobs. You know, when I say 9 to 5 is not better than trading, people get so angry. But I've been border guy, I've worked as a cyber guy, all these things. But at the end of the day, what comes down to winning is that try as many things as possible, find out what works for you, and then stick to it. Very simple. Try as many strategies as possible when you're starting out. Once you get a strategy that works for you, stick to that strategy. Create a rules-based strategy where before placing a trade, you need to follow certain rules for you to be successful. It's hard out here. If it was easy, everybody will be making money. And what bothers me most is that it's not that hard. In fact, it's very easy because everyone out here is lazy. So if you are sharp, if you are ambitious, if you are hungry, you're going to smoke everybody out here. You don't need $1 billion account to make $1 billion. That's the quote of the day. So thank you so much guys for watching this video. I know I'm on the roadside, maybe the sound might not be as perfect, but make sure you click that subscribe button and make sure you use a reputable broker. I always recommend you use olimtrade.com because they have very fast withdrawals. You can be very comfortable depositing your money because you know you have very fast withdrawals.